Well, good evening. Wonderful evening. Just got done donating. Save a life. Saved a life today. Got $60 for doing it too. Now I'm just walking home on this 5-mile trek. Almost home, really, considering. And I'm just thinking, about this whole pro-life, pro-choice dynamic. I really think people are just going to talk over one another when it comes to like the right versus left on this issue, or the pro-life versus pro-choice people. And I really think, well, if I'm not pro-life, being against abortion and whatnot, then I am pro-choice. Which, does that posit that I am pro-death? Because I'm not pro-life, then am I pro-death? I would say that I'm pro-life, as it were. I used to be suicidal myself, but I think I want to enjoy life. I mean, look at that. Look at that sunset. Sun is setting. Yep, yes it is. Right in my eyes. That's all good. Gotta enjoy life. I would say I'm pro-life. But then, how can I be pro-life and pro-choice? Well, you wanna get titled, classified, or name called one thing or the other. If you want to tell someone that, hey, if they're not pro-life, then they're pro-death. They're for killing babies. You're pro-death. Well, what if I posit that if you're not pro-choice, for choice, then you're pro-authoritarian. You're against freedom. You're not pro-freedom if you're not pro-choice. Fuck you. Stupid train. Can you see the moon? See the moon up there? It's almost a full moon. Yeah, got the moon to my left, the sun to my right. I'm not supposed to be walking down this trail. It's supposed to be closed. They're cleaning up this estuary. This dirty water everywhere. I wonder why it's dirty. Could it have anything to do with the fact that there's a paper mill just over here and it's somehow polluting the environment? No. Where was I? Yes. Pro-life, pro-death, pro-choice. Meanwhile, we've got apparently, there's a national shortage of baby supplies. Formula, to be exact, to be more precise and accurate. Yeah, there's a baby formula shortage. National. Wow. Well, the reversal of Roe versus Wade couldn't come at a better fucking time, could it? Oh, because someone somewhere wanted to, protect their stocks and their money. Yeah, they don't want to, shell out a few dollars just to help stupid babies when it comes to drying the shit, making sure that the stuff you're manufacturing, putting out there is safe for babies. No, but I'm sure those guys who didn't want to shell out money, who are, who are in the business of feeding babies, I'm sure they're totally pro-life. Anyway, I digress. Am I pro-choice or am I pro-life? That's a bullshit concept, isn't it? Oh, family of geese. I don't know if you can see them. I guess it's a mom and dad and their ducklings. Or the goslings. Goslings. Oh, don't worry. They have nothing to fear from me. You see him? Right over there? Yeah. Here. I count about 10 of the little guys. Little family. Do you think the geese are pro-life? Little guys. Hey, you guys stay healthy. Stay out of the dirty water. Canadian geese. They can be vicious if they want to be. Where was I? Oh, right. Keep getting distracted on this beautiful walk home. It's a bullshit concept. Pro-life, pro-choice, that's a bullshit dichotomy, isn't it? What kind of fucking descriptor is pro-life or pro-choice? Because, hey, I have a question. All these pro-lifers who they're not pro-choice, but they're pro-life. All the pro-life people. Are you against the death penalty? Because then you're pro-death. You're pro-life only when you're pro-death. Except for when you're pro-death. Right. Oh, well, what's wrong with, putting to death some evil, villainous, odious, cretinous person who murdered a family? You gotta put that guy to death. But you gotta protect the babies. Except for once they're born, I don't give a shit what happens to them, right? Are you against war of any merit, on any grounds? Are you against the drug war? I'm pro-life and I want to protect the babies, but goddamn it, I can't stand the fact that there's so many kids out there smoking crack, shooting heroin, and snorting cocaine, and smoking the weed, that evil weed. So, really, all of these pro-lifers, they're pro-life when it comes to forcing women to have babies that they don't want, because they don't agree with the fact that a woman chose to have sex, may or may not have been protected, got pregnant, They're pro-life except for when it comes to actually being fucking pro-life. They're pro-force women to have babies. What kind of fucking adjective is that? Oh, I'm pro-life. No, I'm pro-choice. That's a bullshit conversation. It gets us fucking nowhere. Minnesota welcomes you. Oh. Flying in the sky. Don't know if you could see him. Sorry, I like to ramble on. A lot of pro-lifers, a lot of them are just theocrats, Christian theocrats. But let's not forget that, in the Bible, it's nowhere, it's like, okay, woman cheats on her husband, gets knocked up, or the man suspects the woman of cheating on her husband. The man suspects it. I mean, guys can do whatever they want, but the man suspects his wife been fucking some other dick. Well, alright, let's have a ceremony where we force the woman to drink bitter water. It's a water of curse. The woman drinks it, and she miscarries. Well, then that just means she's an unfaithful twat. But you know, she drinks this bitter water while pregnant, and somehow the baby, you know, makes it through that shit, and the baby comes out. I'm sure the baby comes out all fine and dandy, but, you know, it goes through that. She doesn't miscarry. Then that just means, you know, she's a faithful woman. You know, personally, I think, like, if you asked me, what do I think when it comes to, you know, having kids? You know, I think there's a population issue that people do not talk about enough, and in this current climate, I don't really think that I should be having kids. I don't think I'm emotionally nor financially capable of having kids. That's me. And I also think that if you were to ask me on a broad, general scale, if I think people should be having kids, if you want an honest answer, I think no. That's me, personally, I think. However, I wouldn't say to some woman who's 5 months pregnant, she wants a kid, she wants to have a kid, she's pregnant, and she asks me, you know, what I think, and I look at her, I'm like, well, you know, you should have aborted that thing. You should have aborted that baby. What kind of fucking asshole would I be if I say shit like that? What kind of fucking dick thing to say? I mean, I'm kind of an asshole, but I'm not that big of an asshole. You know, it's just, it's silly. This whole conversation is silly, and it's draconian, backwards, and archaic. If you wanna take women's right away, claim to be pro-life, but you support bombing tits over in the Middle East. You know, TITS, tits. That's terrorists in training. Those are children you want to bomb in the Middle East. If you're droning them. Drone bombs. Drone missiles. You gotta cut the grass before it grows too high, as our military, or some subset of subhuman things that operate in our military, whether they be in actually part of the military or private contractors who just push the button on orders to bomb children. Those guys, they're totally pro-life, right? You know, I've heard stories, I've listened to guys who, you know, have been in war, and they talk about what it's like, and, you know, they have to let civilians die, or they have to pull the trigger on civilians. Some of them carry it like a weight. Some just breathe it out. It's no problem. No burden. Only positive thoughts. If you want positive thoughts, watch my videos. Well, listen to me ramble while I walk home. Because, you know, I give you my opinion. I give you my biased, stone cold opinion that I have about the factual existence of our current government and society. I believe in facts. I don't believe in alternative facts. I believe in facts. And I have an opinion when it comes to facts. You know, the earth is round, the sky is blue, and our government really doesn't give a fucking shit about you. Hey, that kind of rhymed. Alright, well, stay healthy out there.